My husband always quipped he'd leave me for my best friend, given the opportunity. Can you imagine your own husband looking you dead in the eye, not once, not twice, but 43 times, and joking about leaving you for your best friend? What if those jokes weren't just jokes at all, but a twisted, calculated game designed to shatter you? Because that's what happened to me. My husband, Keith, had this thing he'd say whenever my best friend, Natalie, came over. It was always the same line: if I had the chance, I'd leave you for her in a heartbeat. He'd laugh then, a big, booming laugh, like he'd just delivered the funniest punchline in the world. Natalie would shift uncomfortably, her eyes flicking to me with a mix of apology and embarrassment. I'd just force a tight smile, my stomach clenching. Just a joke, he'd insist, usually patting my arm. Don't be so sensitive. But it chipped away at me, piece by painful piece. He said it everywhere. At dinner parties, he'd loudly declare, "Man, Natalie, if you ever get tired of your boyfriend, I'm available. You just have to get rid of my wife first." The polite laughter that followed felt like a physical blow. When Natalie helped us move, he'd announce, "Natalie's so helpful, unlike some people. Hey Nat, wanna trade places with my wife?" Even at my own birthday party, he toasted, "35 looks better on Natalie than you, babe." If she'd have me, I'd already be gone. The air in the room would thicken with nervous chuckles, but Keith would just pat my shoulder again, relax. It's just how I joke around. You know I love you. But I didn't feel loved. I felt like a constant comparison, a placeholder. It wasn't just when she was there, either. Sometimes, even when Natalie wasn't around, he'd casually drop, "Saw Natalie at the store today. Still looking good. Still would leave you for her." The words were like tiny cuts. Then came Thanksgiving with my family. In front of my mother, my father, my sister, everyone, he announced, "You know who should have married into this family? Natalie. She's basically perfect. Too bad she met me second." My mom looked utterly horrified. My dad cleared his throat, a warning he never actually followed up on. My sister, bless her, finally asked Keith if he was drunk. He just laughed it off. "Can't a man appreciate beauty?" he scoffed. My voice was barely a whisper. "I'm sitting right here, Keith." He just shrugged. "Yeah, but Natalie's not." I finally pulled him aside, desperate. "It makes me uncomfortable when you say that stuff," I pleaded. "It makes Natalie uncomfortable, too. She literally told me she doesn't want to come over anymore." He rolled his eyes, dismissive. "She loves the attention. All women do." My blood boiled. "She doesn't love it, Keith. She has a boyfriend. She thinks you're creepy." He bristled. "I'm not creepy. I'm honest. If honesty bothers you, that's your problem." My heart sank. There was no getting through to him. Then, just a week later, Natalie came over to help me prep for a huge work presentation. Keith came home early. Full story video added in below.